right here in this state, in Falcon Heights, Minnesota, less than 10 miles away from this convention center, by a police officer who lacked the appropriate engagement strategies and cultural competency training that will have avoided Philando's early demise. This overwhelmingly tragic murder of a law-abiding citizen who was a passionate member of our educational community and dedicatedly worked with troubled youth made me question, if this would happen to an adult member of our NEA community, what would happen to our students in a similar situation? What about my ELL and bilingual students who don't speak English and can't understand police requests? Or special needs students who are cognitively impaired and may be nonverbal and can't respond to commands? Or students who suffer from mental illness or are undiagnosed and not taking proper medication? Ultimately, students or citizens with a backpack full of burdens may not have problem-solving skills or coping mechanisms to allow them to interact with law enforcement without incident. In a classroom setting, students who don't comply receive multiple interventions prior to receiving consequences such as mentoring, counseling, or even one-on-one conversations to build relationships, all in an effort to prevent students through their school-to-prison pipeline. Unfortunately, students, specifically those of color, do not get a second chance to make a mistake because any non-compliance could cost them their lives when interacting with law enforcement. Non-compliance of a student or any citizen based on law enforcement's lack of cultural competence should never equal death. Lack of cultural competency training often results in the unfortunate loss of life of our students.
Thank you, Latifah. Microphone 8. Microphone 18.
So I need to find out who to contact in the NDA to get this hooked up for us. You can't see the date. Well, I want to know what the contact is.
Hi, Sue Doherty, Massachusetts. I yield my time to Michelle Corbett.
She's the lady out there.
What, microphone 17.
Microphone 17.
Somebody named Debbie. You know somebody named Debbie?
Michelle Corbin, Massachusetts. I rise to speak in support of this NBI, but also in support of amendments I know are going